What is water? Water is an essential natural resource that is required by all living organisms, such as humans, animals, and plants, are depend on water for survival and daily activities. Water is used for drinking, cooking, cleaning, agriculture, and industrial processes. Approximately 71% of the Earth's surface is covered by water. However, only a small percentage of this water is suitable for human consumption after proper treatment. The water cycle is a natural process that is continuously circulate water on Earth. The cycle begins with the evaporation, where water changes into the water vapor due to heat from the sun. The water vapor then rises and undergoes condensation, such as forming cloud. When the cloud becomes saturated, precipitation occurs in the form of rains. Finally, the water returns to river, lake, and ocean through the runoff and collection, completing the cycle. This is the main water sources. First, we have river. Second, we have lake. The third, we have groundwater. And the last one is rainwater. Why water treatment is important? This is because we collect the raw water from the river and other natural sources, because they are contain so many various impurities such as mud, bacteria, microorganisms, and harmful pollutants. Besides, water treatment is necessary to remove these contaminants and ensure that the water supply to consumers is safe, clean, and suitable for the drinking and other daily uses.
So for process 1, screening process. Raw water collected from river and lakes. Water passes through iron gates. For function, to block largest garbage from entering and damaging water pump, plates, or clogging main pipe. For process 2, aeration process, water is sprayed into the air. Oxygen from air reacts with organic compound and dissolved gases to release false smelling gases such as hydrogen sulfide and carbon dioxide. So, for process 3, coagulation process. Coagulation chemicals such as aluminium sulfide are added into water. Water is stirred or agitated at every high speed after adding the coagulant. This action causes the fine particles to start attracted to each other. So, for process 4, flocculation process, water is gently and slowly agitated to allow the neutralized fine particle to collide. Clump formation. This process enables the microparticle to bind together into larger, heavier dirt clumps called as flux. To make the dirt clumps to easily sink and settle at the bottom of the tank during the subsequent sedimentation phase.
Hi, my name is Nurul Mama Sarah and I will read the next process. It is sedimentation process. Based on the slide, the process follows these four main stages. First, inflow. Water flows into a calm sedimentation tank where movement is minimized. Second, settling. Gravity pulls heavy particles known as flux to the bottom of the tank. Third is removal. Impurities that settle at the bottom are scraped out as sludge. And the outcome, the remaining clean water at the top is channeled to the next stage. Process number 6 is filtration process. It is filter process. Clean water from the sedimentation tank is channeled through filter layers. Process filter out very fine flocks, residues, and microorganisms. The filter layers, it consists of fine sand, gravel, and sometimes activated carbon to remove any remaining turbidity escape from sedimentation. Lastly is disinfection process. This process is the most critical safety step before water is delivered to consumers. Ensures the water is completely safe to daily routine to kill such as bacteria, virus, and parasite. Uses chemicals like chlorine, chloramine, or exposure to ultraviolet UV radiation.
Now we are into the impact for the environment and economic. The first impact is prevent deadly waterborne disease such as cholera, typhoid, and dysentery. The second impact is treated the wastewater protect aquatic life from the toxic shock and algal bloom. The last is clean water is a mandatory for agriculture, energy production, and heavy industries.
In conclusion, water treatment systems are the lifeblood of public health and environmental sustainability. Through systematic process, we can't only eliminate the threat of waterborne disease but also address modern pollution challenges like complex chemical waste and microplastic. However, the effectiveness of this technology relies heavily on sustainable water resource management and collective awareness from all parties. Therefore, continuous commitment to upgrading infrastructure and preserving ecosystem is key to ensuring that access to clean water remains guaranteed for the well-being of future generations. And I think that's all from our group. Thank you.